Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. This is going to be a short video, and I actually have several videos I've been guided to make. Some of these are readings, they are messages for certain subsets of our collective. Others of these videos are more informational style videos, but in this particular video, I have been receiving a lot of messages about someone or a group of people in our beautiful YouTube collective here who has been feeling extremely energetically drained or depleted. Now, as I say with all of my videos, only take from these videos and readings what resonates with you personally. And of course, a card flew out right away. Happy family in the upright position. Okay, so we will get into that in a moment, but what I'm getting for this person is that they are experiencing a struggle because so much of their exchange of energy with other people is not reciprocated, and their guides have actually been trying to communicate some messages to them about this. I feel these people who are draining their energy are doing so unintentionally. I don't feel there's anything malicious going on here. What I'm really getting is it's actually people around you, and I really feel that this is going to connect with divine feminines mainly. So I want to say divine feminine, whoever you are. I feel as though these people around you are draining your energy unintentionally because there is an unbalanced energy exchange happening between you. Now, the fact that the happy family card came out here tells me that I could be directly speaking about family members, parents, siblings, grandparents, whatever the case is. But I also feel that this could mean that whoever I'm talking about here, part of the struggle is that there's actually a lot of warmth and a lot of love for these people who are affecting this drain on your energy. So if it's not family, you are close enough to these people. There's enough warmth and familiarity there that it feels like family to you. It's as close as family. And I'm hearing from my guides, like, this is the struggle of all beings who are on this path of ascension, the path of the ascended masters. My guides were really pushing me to speak on how the most powerful spiritual teachers and leaders throughout history have always needed to go into the cave, so to speak, metaphorically, sometimes literally when it came to certain oracles or prophets. And I just saw this gigantic bird fly by my window. So birds might hold some kind of symbolism for you at this time. So I lost my point there a little bit because I saw that bird and thought of the symbolism of that. The bird had this very majestic vibe to it, and it was flying alone. And I feel like you carry this very much lone wolf kind of energy around you at this time. Even though there are people near you, I'm sensing that, again, you have this warm, familiar connection with. It's just that something about your energy exchange with these others is becoming increasingly unbalanced as you continue on this path of expansion. And this is because you are raising your frequency, you are raising your vibration. And so I feel that you are becoming more of a leader, more of a teacher, a healer, so to speak, for those around you. But this can be really tiring because the way my guides were sharing it with me is the concept of a lateral, a horizontal energy exchange as opposed to a vertical energy exchange. And what I mean at is when you are on the same level as someone energetically, and I don't mean this in a prideful or arrogant way, simply speaking here to a level of frequency or vibration in the moment. And as someone on a conscious awakening path, a conscious ascension path, meaning someone who is now consciously participating in raising their own frequency, raising their own vibration, and thereby raising the collective vibration of the planet. As someone who is doing this, I feel that it is more difficult for you to find people with whom to have a very mutually reciprocated energy exchange. And because of this, because you have this lone wolf energy, because you carry this rare higher vibration that you've consciously developed, cultivated, that you're consciously holding within yourself, more of your energy exchanges with familiar faces, with people you've known and been familiar with for a long time in 3D are going to feel increasingly one-sided, increasingly imbalanced. What I mean is there's almost this dynamic where you are the advice giver. You are the one that these others are seeking advice from, seeking wisdom from, seeking counsel from. Whether they would think of it in that kind of wording or verbiage or not, I see that people around you go to you for wisdom. They go to you for advice, for healing, in some sense, energetically. Again, even if they don't think of it that way specifically, these others are drawn to you kind of like moths to a flame. They're drawn to your light. But with Healer of the Ages reversed, I'm directly seeing that there could be a male here who is particularly involved in this vertical energy exchange with you that has become really draining. Now, this won't connect with everyone specifically. I'm getting the name John for someone if that connects, but that also could be the name of a passed on grandfather or great-grandfather, some kind of passed on person on the other side who is present with you, who is guiding you, Divine Feminine, at this time. Although, of course, when I channel specific words, names, details, use extra care to only take what resonates. And by the way, I usually say this at the beginning, but I was just so excited to get into the messages. If you haven't yet, and you would like me to channel specifically for you and your situation, double check that you are subscribed to this channel, because by subscribing and also by liking the video, these are forms of virtual energetic transfer. And this allows me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you. So this message about this particular masculine figure actually was a dominant message in the Patreon reading, which is coming out tomorrow. So if you want more depth, more details on this potentially overpowering masculine figure who could be feeling as though they're kind of draining some of your energy, but actually what came through on Patreon, which again, I will leave information on my Patreon in the pinned comment and description box, so you can tune into that reading tomorrow specifically and get more details on this. But I will say that you have a soul contract of sorts with this masculine. I'm getting that for most, this is familial. This is someone in your family or friend group, or it is platonic in nature. But for some of you, this could be a romantic karmic contract as well. But the mutual contract here is that this person is actually in your life, causing this kind of depleting effect at times on your energy, feeling kind of overpowering, for the purpose of helping you, Divine Feminine, feel pushed to reclaim your own voice, to reclaim your own power, where at the same time, you are having the impact on them of spiritually kind of putting the foot in the door of their vibration, meaning beginning to open them ever so slightly to the world of spirituality, to their own spiritual activation process. So that's all I'm going to say about that specifically now, because I don't want to get too deep into what I've already channeled through Patreon for tomorrow. But what I will say is the Rest and Rejuvenation card came out here as well. And this is sitting on the root chakra, speaking to grounding. I'm getting someone with a K name here, potentially a name with a K, A, and R in it for someone. But with this Rest and Rejuvenation card, this speaks to replenishing your energy, to grounding yourself. There's something very specific about the earth. So someone might be getting out into nature, even walking around barefoot, grounding yourself on the earth. But in general, what I'm getting from this card is when you feel tired, rest, don't quit. And it sounds cliche, but you are someone, Divine Feminine, who is on a spiritual mission. And it's not a mission that you are reaching toward. It's not a goal that you are aiming at. This is something you are living. This is something that you are doing every single day, even if to you this doesn't look spiritual, because I'm getting for some of you, this could be very routine daily tasks for you, interacting with other people, going to the grocery store, going to work, doing your daily routines. These things are having a greater energetic impact on the people around you, even when you aren't interacting with the people around you, because those people, getting back to that happy family card, I feel that many of the people whom you share this very warm, familiar connection with, but that sometimes drain your energy, these may actually be part of your soul group, meaning you tend to incarnate together. And I feel that many of these others in your soul group are really going through something that you've already been through before. I feel that you, Divine Feminine, have already been through this intensive ego death process. I'm hearing the word depression. So there could have been extreme lows, rock bottom energy along your journey. But I feel you've been through a lot of that heaviness, a lot of that darkness. And now you are emerging as a leader for your soul group, for your soul family, who is now beginning to really go through what you've been through, that dark night of the soul kind of experience. And because we're speaking so much about the importance of grounding yourself, staying in your power, I will leave a link to what I personally use every single day to clear my own energy field comprehensively. I've been using this for a few years now, and I found it to be the most powerful way to really reach into those depths of my aura, my energy, my subconscious, and uproot any negative belief patterns that do become absorbed from our sound or thoughts environment, from people, conversations, interactions we are surrounded by. And this is my 7-chakra energy clearing subliminal meditation. Now, for those of you who don't know, subliminals are powerful sound therapy, energy clearing, energy shifting tools designed to reach into your subconscious mind and rewrite your subconscious thought programs. And this is so particularly powerful because it's actually the subconscious mind that controls 95% of our thoughts, actions, and outcomes in life. So by using subliminals to reprogram the subconscious, we can begin to see results, shifts, changes in our energy and in what we manifest in our lives very quickly. So I have created over 100 subliminals on my website, soundandsoulful.com. As you can see on the screen, I am just showing you around to some of the different categories of subliminals available on the websites. I do have subliminals for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts, for manifesting specific material things, goals, outcomes, for love and relationships, and for so much more. And you can try out any subliminal I've created completely free for 7 days by creating a free trial account on my website. So again, the link to this 7-chakra energy clearing, which is a perfect grounding tool for you to get started with if you are resonating with this reading, the link to that will be in the pinned comments and description box under this video. But for now, I really want to pull for you a Star Seed Oracle deck card as well. So what else can I channel for this beautiful Divine Feminine that we're speaking to here? And there's definitely a Moonology card for you. I can already tell that deck is pulling me. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in, which of course, for those of you who may not resonate with the word God to represent the divine, you can think of this as your higher self, the universe, your spirit guides, whatever divine or cosmic forces you feel comfortable connecting with. I'm hearing let go, but I want to get more messages on what specifically your guides are asking you to let go. I'm hearing they're requesting you to let go of something. balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. They're asking you to release something that has been bringing up a lot of really deep-seated emotion within you, causing you to feel really ungrounded, really unbalanced. Let's get more information on this. What is this person being guided to let go? And of course, I just saw the number 1515, and you guys know I have to channel messages from these repeating numbers as they come up in readings. Of course, this number means this is reassurance from your guides that they are watching over and protecting you. Everything is possible if you have faith in yourself. And this is specifically connecting with you achieving your goals. So these deep-seated emotions may be coming up over something that you really desire to create, attract, manifest into your life, but at times you feel a bit unbalanced when it comes to approaching these goals or ideas. And I feel your guides asking you to focus first on clearing your own energy, grounding yourself, and from that space of magnetism to trust that all of the details, the inspiration to move into action will come to you, will fall into place. If you have the courage to surrender, to trust, fall back into the universe. Imagination. I'm hearing something about the 5D, like beyond what you consciously realize, Divine Feminine, you are spending a lot of time in the higher realms, in the 5th dimension. You are being divinely inspired at this time to really grand visions and ideas. And I feel the action steps are going to come to you as you continue to focus on the energetics of it, meaning clearing your energy, grounding yourself, feeling good in the present moments, feeling as high vibrational as you can, and waiting on, trusting on the reception of that inspiration into action. That is a really essential nugget of truth for someone here as well at this time. Yeah, action in the upright position. You will be inspired to the aligned actions at the aligned moments in time as you live in the present and focus on raising your vibration in the present moments. Again, with a focus and emphasis on those grounding techniques, whatever those might be for you. And again, if you do want to incorporate the subliminal I've created into your daily grounding rituals, I will leave a link to that in the pinned comment and description under the video. Otherwise, I do want to pull just one final starseed oracle card for whoever you are, Divine Feminine, connecting with this reading. So what is one final message for the beautiful Divine Feminine soul resonating with these messages of guidance that have come through tonight? The Great Severing. I'm hearing things may have been cut out of your life recently, leaving you with a feeling of loss. These could be relationships, friendships, jobs, people. If you feel a loss of connection or loss of resonance, trust that you are being aligned with either the greater version of these same things. So for example, it could be that someone, a friend, a family member, a lover, that because you've raised your vibration, their current vibrational version of self is not ready to meet you where you are. You are being called to have the courage to rise and hold the space for them, knowing that you are calling forth their highest version of self. And as they rise to that higher version, you will connect with those pieces and parts of them that begin to merge with their highest self. This is how you lead. This is how you energetically inspire and uplift others. And again, this has a greater impact on the collective and on your soul family than you can possibly imagine. But this takes an immense amount of courage. So I am sure that more of these messages for you, Divine Feminine, will come through in future readings because you have carried a very powerful vibration, a very powerful frequency to this reading. And I imagine that will come through in future videos as well. So thank you for being a co-creator here at this time and space on YouTube. If I do resonate with you, I invite you to subscribe to our beautiful channel here on YouTube. Again, more information on the overpowering masculine figure that came out earlier in the reading will be on Patreon in tomorrow's video. So I'll leave a link to Patreon as well as a link to the 7 chakra clearing under the video. But otherwise, I am wishing you the most beautiful, wonderful rest of your evening. I am sending you so much love, so much light and courage and energetic upliftments at this time. Have a beautiful evening, and I will talk to you in the next video.